Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in the Planet Crafter, the Toxicity DLC, and we're going to be continuing where we left off. So I remember I had theorized that we could find the right spot to put the ore refineries, so let's look at where that might be and what we would need for it. So we need 3 osmium for each one, and one of these big ol' stubby rods. So we're going to need want a few of these. I'm pretty sure I know where the super alloy one is, right? We did find that plane that has super alloy on it. So we are going to go around and try to set these up in different places and see what they offer us. So for this journey, we are going to need a few things. We're going to need some food, obviously. We're going to need some water. We're not going to really be getting too involved with digging or anything, so we don't need to bring that much stuff. But we might find some stuff to bring back. We are bringing our vehicle with us, and, well, that's fine. So some of the things we're going to need is sulfur, right? So sulfur is something we're going to need. I'm pretty sure I know where that is. That's near the beginning. But the first place we're going to go is to where the tungsten lives. I see you, iron. You're not going to get away with this. Not on our watch, iron. Oh, man, we also had all this to pick up. Okay. Minor pause. We're gonna pause and drop our stuff right here, then we're gonna go gather up the rest of that before it disappears, because it will eventually disappear. But our plan was still solid, and it will still continue. But we are gonna take another lap around and collect stuff. And the first stop was to that corner to do tungsten, so let's not lose track of the first thing we were doing. Side tangent. But the other one is going to be the overarching thing I do after I gather this. So let's go up here and see if any landed up top. It has happened before. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Whole bunch right here, though. That's cool. Okay. So let's slap a bunch of stuff in this thing. Call it Larry. Grab some more off the ground, slap that into it too. I see you hiding up here. Jeez. I guess I'll start harvesting the sulfur. We will need it, but this is not going to be where the sulfur grows. These just happen to be the water pools that appeared everywhere and just give you a little bonus resources, which is really nice of the game to actually do that. That wasn't the case in the previous 2 planets. So that's a nice little thing for the players. I like it. It doesn't all have to be difficult, you know? Sometimes developers are nice to their players, and it's really encouraging. I mean, I also enjoy difficult games, but sometimes when just games are nice to me. don't see much sign there's going to be anything on top of this, but I guess we should go to the top of this rock and look on it. Just to make sure. Went a little farther out than I thought it would, actually. We might have to actually refill our truck space and go around again. So, I mean, it doesn't help I'm picking up iron, I guess, but, you know, it'll all be useful. I mean, I might as well do it now, since we're so close to it anyway. Let's just drop off our current stuff, reassess, and head back out again. How's our inventory? Let's slap the water in from these. Just keep on refilling until we have a whole, one of these storage lockers full. There we go, nice and tidy. Okay. Drink some water for the road. We're gonna grab our truck, and then we are gonna do another circle around the back. And then we should be good. So these are what the pink flowers look like. Guess I'll take a look at all the flowers. These are the blue ones. They're actually really pretty. These are the even... This is just more of the same. Here's the other blue ones. And here are the little red ones. So another thing we can do is pick up the other one that's up here and make another tree spreader. And drop it off while we're going to the back, because that's kind of the right area to do that. Let us grab another bacteria sample. I know we have one. Stop fronting game. We're gonna need another fertilizer. Tree bark, which I think I left in here. Nugget. Did I make enough nugget? I did make more nugget. And a super alloy. We got some of that too. And one of you's got nuggets in it. Gimme. I guess I'll tear it apart. This is our last one. It's okay. Oh, I mean, I took a bunch out for a different purpose, but I see you over here. It's fine. We can drop these off for now. We only need one. We can drop this in here. Okay. So we have what we need. Let us have ourselves a little snack-a-boo. Top off. And we'll continue our circle around the back. We have our vehicle in our pocket, that's all we need. And this is where we left off on the uranium trail. Not getting away with this iron. Get in our pocket. Think anything landed on top of it instead of just all around it? I don't have to question, we can look. To climb anything, you just need to find the right side of it, usually. Bam, into the back of it. It goes. Blam, blam, blimity blam blam. We can even ride it around a little bit, but it's not actually faster than us. You're iron, I see you. Yeah, once you get a couple of upgrades on you, the cars will never be as fast as you, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately or unfortunately, I guess it doesn't really matter, but the cars are still not that bad. They're just, it's relative. I think we gathered everything though, so we're just gonna drop this off here. Maybe you slap some more algae in it, I don't know. Did you grow algae? Yeah, we'll get it on the way out. So we're gonna put down another one of the trees. And we, of course, didn't bring our seed with us, so that's funny. Ah, well, shit. let's try to not to die along the way. Let's slam some algae in our pocket, head back, and grab our seed. I guess. As you can see, 2 algae farms, pretty fine for normal play. You don't actually need a lot of algae farms, you just need to periodically empty them. I see you there. Just looking to see what we got going on here. Just Slam some more water in our pocket. Blam. Blam. Get our truck back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't do it yet. That's fine. Okay, let's grab our seed. So we can go plant that into the tree farm. So what's funny is that we actually can just empty the truck when we come back, because we did just... Oh, those look so similar that I didn't recognize why. But yeah, by the time we get back, the truck will be ready for us to respawn anyway, so it kind of works out regardless. Like, I'm making space by just making these, basically. Because we're gonna make a lot of them anyway. So this is what these ones are. These are this, I guess? Maybe? Let's take a look. No. These look like... Maybe it's not grown enough. Yeah, maybe it's just not grown enough. We'll see. It will eventually grow to the point where you can see it. But as you can see, these are starting to grow up bigger. And this thing's at probably like 40%. 33%. Yeah, it just takes a while. So yeah, as we come by over time, we'll be able to see it looking better and better. So what do you think? Grab some resources on the way and just like stock up our supplies, because we have been slowly using a little bit here and there of just bits and bobs of stuff. Oh, hello, secret iron. I think actually titanium might be pretty good still. I think that's an exception to it. Yep, just a little bit here and there, topped it off pretty good. Slam the extra pieces over here. We're golden. Let's go grab our truck. Let's empty that out. water. Blam blam in the pocket. Let's come up here. Drop the water off. We're gonna need keep one on us. Going to drop the extra there. We are going to look for any extra bits here. Cool. Can drink one of the waters on the way out, and then we can pick up our stuff right where we were thinking about at the beginning. I know that was like a 15-minute sojourn, but like we didn't want to let it all go to waste. We see we even missed a piece anyway. 2 pieces. Okay. Not enough to turn around though. You can just pick up our stuff. Bam, 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 balam. Anything else good along the way we might want? Someday we'll want that. We got iron in our pocket and hopes and dreams for the future. But our first stop is going to be in the back here. But actually anywhere we wanted to, we could technically stop and go, hey guys, I wonder what this will make. And we could slap down. Oh, did we forget iridium? Well, I guess we have to go back anyway. I forgot the iridium rods. Son of a gun. Well, good thing we didn't get too far. How's it looking? Almost there. Okay. So we had a bunch of extra iron. Let's slap these down. We don't actually need it on us. Let's slap down these. Drop off a couple of these. So we have 4 rods in there. We need 2 more. So level 1 of the ore extractor will find just a bunch of random stuff. With level 2, you get to pick what you find, which makes a big difference. So like I was saying, if you pick an area like this and you place it down, I'll show you what happens. You come up here, and you can target what here. Like this would be an iridium one, which is not bad. We will certainly want iridium, but I suspected this was an iridium zone. What we want is actually tungsten. So then you just have to come back periodically to get it. But like we could test out random places like this cave right here. This might be something, you never know. As you can see, it doesn't like this cave. But yeah, if we pick somewhere random, like right here, for instance, what would this give us? Iridium. So this is still the iridium zone. So that's all you do, you just keep going around looking for where the different zones are, or you could wait till you get the geological rocket that'll let you do it, but I'm a little ways away from there. Oh, look at you just being tungsten I didn't see. Is this close enough to the tungsten zone? Can I just leave it right here? That would be super convenient, game. Can we just have it be right here? That'd be really, really nice. Tell me. Yes, I like it. Cool beans. So we're just gonna come back for that one. Nice. Okay, so the next one's gonna be, we're gonna look for where the super alloy zone is, and I think I know where that is. But I'm gonna go to where I think the sulfur zone is first, and unfortunately that is gonna be near the beginning. I mean, technically super alloy zone is actually a bit of a formality. The actual one you need is the osmium zone, but I know where that one is too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, at least at the future terraformation zones, just going around looking at places isn't a problem, because that's not where most of the time loss is. It's actually clearing them out, and we've done almost all of that, so. Now it's just building what we need to progress through the terraformation, going around looking at whatever we want to look at, and sorting out the planet's final stages. So I doubt this is a special zone, but let's slam one down and see what it gives us. Yeah, this is iron. Cute. Okay. So I think down there is actually sulfur, because like we got so much sulfur that was down in this area. Like there's still sulfur on the ground here, so let's see what this gives us right here. Yeah, this is sulfur. Okay, so I was right. And it's actually right by the train station, which is pretty convenient. So let's grab any sulfur we can and stick it in our pocket. So we are going to need it. See any sulfur this far out, so it is really just over there, huh? No, there's some here. Okay. It wasn't a lot of it, but it was a little bit. We'll accept it as a boon. Anything worth grabbing? Take that. Take this. we not get to totally pick? Okay. Oh, so level 2 is where... Oh. So it can get it, but it's not all the time. Right, level 3 is when you can pick it. Ah, man. Level 3 is the best one. We still need it, though. So yeah, we're gonna head back, I guess. Where's the tram? Oh, it's up on the hill. Okay, that's why I'm lost. Don't mind me. We are good. So knowing that, we should probably put down an iridium one, and we probably should also put down one in this for osmium. So we should probably set up 2 additional ones to what we were planning on going around with. You should have plenty of osmium to make that many happen at least. And we already know where that one is. And we have it in our pocket, so we are gonna set it up over here. Yep, that's iridium. That's what we wanted. Okay, then we are going to go back over here and get a little bit of whatever it's mined because we're so close to it. Hi there, iridium. I guess we'll fill our pockets with iridium along the way if we see it. There's the water filter. That will let us drink at any body of water we get to, and I'm gonna assume that that's only if they've been purified. So that could reduce our need to bring anywhere near as much water with us, which could be pretty handy. When we get back, we probably will actually already have the next phase of terraformation already finished, so that'll be cool. Let us drop our vehicle off and fill it up. What is going on in here? Yep, we got a decent amount already. Let us take care of that. Blam, blam, ba-ram. Okay. So let us bring the right amount of stuff to set up storage in a little base at the other place. Oh. I'll take tungsten on the way out. Did I just not follow the ground and get the tungsten out of it? That's unfortunate. Well, I guess it makes sense. I did have other priorities at that time, so. And I didn't currently have a use for it, so. I guess if I play through this area again, I will know what everything's used for, but you don't know that going in. So, that's all there is to it. All I could do was theorize it would have a good use, and wait for it to come to fruition. Suppose this one I already harvested. We should be pretty close to the other one. I think it's right on the other side of this. Okay, what's going on in here? Well, let us slap-a-dap down a little building. Slap an entrance on it. Slap some storage. That's all I wanted to do. Is if I put storage in it, that means I can, if I later on stop by there, I can just drop it off and not have to bring anything to build storage. It might have the right materials, actually have mined up to make storage, but I don't want to count on it. I just want to leave one bit of storage and bring whatever else I have extra back. Currently have enough in our own pocket. Let's sort out a little bit of what we have going on, build a little extra storage. This isn't going to be super organized. This is actually just going to be like extra overflow as time goes on. I just wanted to get the iron out of my pocket. And we're gonna actually do even more of that coming up. I'm just gonna put the extra iron into the last one. And random other materials, just because I'll know it's in the last one. Until we switch up to tier 3s, we're gonna actually have just a whole bunch of useless extra materials, unfortunately, and there's not much I can do about it. Because it just gives you a lot of everything. pocket full of water. Let's pick up our truck. Yep, I emptied it. Good. So now let's consider what we need to do even more ore extractors. Because we're not done with that. We're never going to be done with that. But we are at the next level, so we have to get to the next level to do insects. So that's why we weren't getting insects yet. But this does give us an opportunity to go around and look to see what changed in that particular one. So for the ones that are like insects and stuff, I know that it's not going to change like the landscape. It's going to make it so they start spawning. So at least I don't have to go around looking for that, if that makes sense. Like we're almost done with the actual ones that change landscape. So what does this want? Bioplastic nuggets. We got more nuggets. Also wants fabric, silicone, and aluminum. Bam. Get on my mouth hole. Now I can drink from lakes. And I think it counts any body of water, including those little lakes that are all over the place. So that's going to be pretty convenient. So yeah, we need some more toxins. I'm just gonna slap these in here so that it makes some more. The thing is, in order to do the next step, I need more of the toxins anyway, so. Blam, blam, get in my pocket hole. Okay, so now in order to make more of those water purifiers, I need a plastic rod and a purification gel. Well, I think I have both of those. Plenty of both of those, actually. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. We can drop those along the way. So as for the other thing we were going to do, we need 6 more osmium for our pocket. We need 4 more of these. Super alloy is where we were going to have a limitation, but we could just make more super alloy, which is a bit of a laborious prospect, but it is something we can absolutely do. So we have a journey to go on. Let's drop off some of the stuff we were gonna take with us. So this is our journey bucket. Okay, let's begin the process. We need an absolute butt ton of all of those. So let us figure out what we have in here and we will work from there. This might go through almost all of our extra stuff, so that will actually be a little convenient. 3. 2. Oh, and aluminum, actually. That's also useful. We do have just an absolute butt ton of aluminum sitting around. Alright, what did I not have enough of in my pocket? Did I not grab enough aluminum somehow? Or was I full? I might have been full, actually. so I need to get at least 2 of these. So that's one of them. So that means we need to make 6 more pieces. Okay. That gives us something to work with. Why do I have an extra iridium rod in my pocket? I don't know. 5, so I need 3 more. Well, that's not what I said. I said 3. I might need an extra one for it. Blam, 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 blam. Alright. That plans have been sorted. Cool. So this should be what we need for building the things we are going to be building. Our plans are flawless. Okay. What else do we want to do along the way? We could also stop by and check this out, which would be inside of the prison. They gave us to it in the prison, so it kind of makes sense that it also wants to be used in the prison. But, you know, I have had that be the case in other versions of this, other playthroughs where that hasn't been the case, so I didn't assume that it was useful there. But this shouldn't be the longest journey. We're not going to spend a lot of time, but I guess I will bring 1 extra bit of string bean. Do I want to build a base near these things? I kind of feel like there's going to be a base near both of them already, but maybe it doesn't hurt to have some of the stuff. So where I think the osmium is in that tree over there. That tree area might, in general, be an osmium farm. But we will find out. So I did have a house built, I guess, on the back side of it, not the front side of it. I guess let's see if this is an osmium farm. I guess there is already a house here. Let us find out. It sure is not an osmium farm. Okay. We checked. Oh, it was the other one, not even this one. Okay, that makes sense. Let's find the little house we have. I know I put one out here. Where are you, little house? ball. Oh, did I tear it down? I might have also torn it down. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let us test if you're an osmium ion. You are a zeolite farm. That's very interesting. I might keep this. Okay. I didn't expect it to be a zeolite farm. Okay, then let's go into the tree. Let's see if it's just in that cave. Maybe the cave will be osmium. Even if the outside was not. What does this end up doing for us? I thought I saw green for a second. Show me a green thing. No build anywhere, just sadness. Alright, we continue. Well, let's see if we can build here. You are also not buildable. That's fun, that's fun. So they don't really want you mining underground, which is interesting. Is this buildable area? It is, but it's not anything useful. So osmium is one of our scarcity resources until we can figure out where osmium is found. You are uranium. For some reason, you are uranium right here. Interesting. Well, up here is... This looks like obsidian. This could be where obsidian is found. Forgot obsidian was an option for mining somewhere. But it wasn't right here. But like, this looks like a giant piece of obsidian if they ask me. And I know I found obsidian like up here on the cliffside, I think. I think we already cleared it out, but I think we did see it up here. We do have our little base right here. Let us pop in for a second. Let's test out our water. Can we drink? No drink? baby. Guess we die. Let's drop our stuff off. Put one of these in my pocket in case I need to emergency heat. Problem is I cannot see a damn thing around here. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find like, oh, we got hit in the head. That sucks. I don't know if we're gonna find like a super like the osmium thing, but we are gonna at least get a bunch of super alloy if we can figure out where they landed. I think somewhere up here on the cliff, and I've got to fly around to get to it. They disappear so fast, though. Like they're probably already despawned from everywhere else. During those, you're better off just picking a spot where they are landing and just stand nearby it for a while and hope that you get a decent amount. I think we did okay. What did we get, like 11, 12? Let's head in and see if I was right about it. I think this was the way to get further. I think there was a console. Okay, yep, there was sludge behind it. I was right. Die here or die elsewhere. Given the choice, I prefer to die on my own terms. They told me my chances would be slim, but that I could help open a new path for the future of humanity and my fellow beings. In any case, I can't stand this planet anymore. The more time passes, the more polluted and repulsive it becomes. After all, isn't creating life the most beautiful thing I could do? Wouldn't that be the most beautiful way to redeem myself? Oh boy. Can't smash. There we go. Don't think you can open that even if you... So here's another power section. Oh, this actually loops around. Okay, so this was the same section. We just opened it up so we could go through it. Did we do it? We cleared it. Nice. Oh, we got another one. I'll take it. this could be another crazy event, or it could just be another nighttime or sandstorm thing. No way to know from in here. I don't hear any impacts though. But let's get out of here before we dead. Purple should be something. Purple does mean something, I don't remember what. Okay, well let's not get too distracted from what our original goal was, but we did get some loot. Let us set down our truck. We'll load it up with stuff. We got our access card back though, that's nice. Let's put the extra iron in here. I guess we want to save enough iron to build the little base thing though. We did want to do that much. I guess if we're going to go back, we should slap some of this in there because we don't have any back at the base. We're not going to want to come back for our truck either, so. That will let us make more plastic, at least. Blam, a truck useful. Alright, now let's give us whatever else we need. Cool. Blingo, blango. Did we want to check did we check right here? I don't remember if we did, or I think we got distracted by the actual storm, so. This is silicone for some reason. Alright. What if we move it into the middle of the cell block? Let's put it in here and see what's going on here. You don't love me building here, but I believe in ourselves. Let's try it. Iron. Weird. Okay. Well, that was certainly interesting. So we can come towards the refinery and see what happens on like the outskirts of this. I don't expect anything interesting, but let's see. Yep, didn't think so. We're not gonna get anything if we try to build out there. But you know, I don't think it'll let me build on the rock here. Yeah, sure didn't. Take a super alloy. Some sulfur. Look at us drinking. So much drink. So we can drink. Sometimes. So the area coming up here seems interesting, but let's sample it a few times along the way. So we're here in this little rocky spot. Let's see what you got going on. Super alloy, I knew it. I'll accept this. Doesn't help me of finding osmium though, and we're out of stuff to check it with, so we are not going to be able to explore that. So let's just fill our pockets with stuff. Let us also put down a little base. I thought I forgot to do that part. But that's fine. We've got that in place. We can come back anytime. Cool. Yeah, there was all this super alloy just at various places, so I really theorized that this was where the super alloy was gonna be growing, so. I'm glad that it turned out to be correct. Of course, I can also just come and harvest some of the natural ones kicking around here. I kinda did that the last couple times I was here. So there are a couple of other things we haven't found spots for. Aluminum is one. Alright, inventory's full. That's actually what I was waiting for. That's the right way to go. I'd say this was a pretty successful little journey. Even though we didn't technically find literally everywhere that was useful, we still found some that I didn't expect to find, so. I mean, zeolite is pretty rare. So I think we're actually far enough into what's going on that we want to open up all the treasure chests. I think they're all going to have pretty much what we need now. Because, like, there's a couple of tiers up that they will still keep going up. But it's going to have, like, the osmium and the rarer minerals now. If you open them up too early, you only get, like iridium, like single pieces and what nonsense like that. Like, you want to wait a while. I mean, open as many as you need to, but don't go too far, or you won't have a bad time, but you will definitely take longer. There is also just plenty of loot too, so it's not really a real problem. There's nothing in the treasure chests you can't get anywhere else, except for fabric. Fabric you do need to get from treasure chests, usually. We're gonna find our little purification setup, and we're gonna set up 2 more. Then we're gonna empty it. That was one of the steps I made along the way for this. I think it is just up here as we go, though. Yep, right there. I wanted to make sure it was somewhere that would be easy to find. So we need to drop off our loot, slap down a couple more. Just gonna grab a couple so that they're in my pocket. We're going to expand this as much as I can with our resources. So it's at 214 so far. This might not even be enough storage for what we're holding on to. That's nuts. Okay, maybe it's come closer than I thought it was going to. Definitely need more storage though. Okay, so there's still a spot in the middle. Okay. So next time we come back to empty this, we do need a bunch of iron. I just got to keep that in mind. Cool. Well, that was successful. On we go. So I think one of the rare events we could get is actually an osmium-based meteor. It's not one we can summon, though. It just could happen. As you can see, there's a lot more like plant life kicking around these days. It's not quite to the point where you'll see the flowers and stuff yet in trees, but it will get there. And all the ones we planted will show up. And that's why I like to have one of each kind. I guess we could take a look at these while we're here now. So you see these are growing up even more. It's only 78% grown. This one's really not showing us anything. It's too far from the maybe it is these. Maybe these are it. I'm pretty sure these are from that. Yes, let's come summon our vehicle. Slam. It's home. We're home. We're all home. Okay, how we doing? Only a little bit of the way there. Okay. That's fine. Let's slam our iron in here. Our bits and bobs. Slam a bunch of this in here so we can go blam 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 blam. Only two. Only two. Okay, let's come look at our truck. Did this thing fill up? No, it's only half full, that's fine. More osmium in the osmium pile. slap some rods in. Slam our seeds back up here. Let's put goo away into here. Well, let's pull out a bunch of plastics in this. We can use this. Just make it up into plastic. It's an easy choice. Make it into rods too. Okay, you were a big old pile of purified water. That might need its own bucket. That's fine. Seems good to me. So now, what do we want to work on next? We need to look at what needs to go up faster. We never built any of these T4 heaters. That's probably something we should work on. We have a bunch of T3 heaters. These in our pockets. So T4 are more expensive. But yes, I am going to take a short break before I work in on this. Thank you all for watching if you have, and I will catch you all in a while. Bye-bye now.